Whoa, hello internet. Today what we are going to do is that we are going to look at this Leetcode problem and then the solution, the corresponding solution which I created and just got accepted. So the problem is that you're given binary representation in the terms of linked list of a particular decimal number and you have to return the decimal number. For example, if you got 101 as the linked list, you would return 5 as the output, which is the decimal representation of 101. So that's the explanation which is given there. Similarly, if you got 0, the output would be 0. If you got the input as 1, the output would be 1. And you got this long linked list as a binary representation, and the answer is 18,880 in decimal. Similarly, if you got multiple zeros, the output will be zeros. See, this is the total problem for you at your disposal. Now what we ideally have to do is that we just have to multiply this with the powers of 2 depending upon the corresponding positions, and that's it. You get the decimal output. That's pretty easy thing to do, but the problem here is that you don't know the length of the linked list. So one iteration you would require to like finding the length of the linked list, and then you could like multiply by the corresponding powers of 2 and then decrementing the powers. That's one thing that can be done. So that's the idea, that's the overall idea of how we can do it. So this is one solution which I've done it. So I just simply created this function, and this is a recursive function. What it is doing is that it's just calling the next until it gets none. So we call it with the head, and then we call it with the empty string, and then we got it with the power. So we want to know the powers, like we want to know the length of the linked list, so that would give us the largest power, so with which of we have to multiply. So here in this function, it's very simple that we just check if the head is next is none or not. So if the next is not none, we'll simply like just return this recursive call, and we'll call it to the next, and then we append that particular string, that particular value of the node into our string. So at the end what we have is that we have all the values combined into string, and similarly the powers would be incremented one by one. So that would give us the length. Now the thing is, what you can do here is that once you reach the end of the like linked list, you simply add that value to the string, and now you have the complete string. Now once you have the complete string and you've got the power, that the problem is pretty simple. I mean, you just have to iterate the linked list and then multiply it with the power of 2. So I'm using the power of 2 as the function here, and the string I. So there is this int and string conversions going on. You just have to take care of these ones, and then you can like decrement the powers and then return the result. So that's already submitted, and that's accepted. If you could just see, I mean, I'm just running it for your sake. I mean, that's accepted. That's 28 milliseconds faster than 84% RAM, and that's memory usage is 13.9, so that's less than 24%. I mean, that's pretty much fine. So this kind of solutions which you can do for linked list, I mean, that's a recursive solution. There is another thing. You can just remove this power thing, because once you are passing in the string, so you get this complete string, and with the length you could just iterate and like do it that way. So that's also a very simple and elegant solution without this parameter. So you can reduce this parameter also, that's not required. That would reduce the memory here, and I think that's pretty much a simple and easy solution. You can see that's in the easy category. So that's pretty much fine, and maybe just give it a like, and maybe you could give my video also a like if you like the concept and idea, and if you want to have more videos like that. That's it.